Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Rodrigo Rivera here. I'm gonna proceed with the third part of the recovery routine or the therapy that you have to follow in order to recover from a patellar tendon rupture injury. So I just had surgery. So the first thing I'm gonna do is flex my knee. Okay, this before any exercise or therapy for this particular injury, I have to flex my knee. Why? Because I've been immobilized for 1 month and a half, so it's very tense and stiff. So we have to start working that range of motion to work on the stiffness of the leg because we want functionality, right? We just don't want to recover just to walk weird. We want to have full function, okay? So we have to follow while I'm doing this. This is just flexing the knee as much as you can. It's really painful, but it's part of the routine that you have to follow. While I'm doing this, I will be saying and repeating, follow the RICE protocol: rest, ice, compression, and elevation. Before doing the exercises, that's after the exercises, you put an ice pack in order to attack the inflammation. But before doing the exercises, before doing this video, I put myself a hot pack or a hot towel, works as well, in order to warm up the knee so the therapy is easier and less painful. Okay, so we have to flex this. Remember, RICE protocol: rest, ice, compression, and elevation, and hot packs before doing the exercise. Okay, the next one I already showed, but we have to do it before any other exercise. And since we're doing it on stairs, it's a little bit harder. So I definitely have to do this and flex my knee over here, right? Just flex it as much as I can. The good one flexes a lot more, but I have to flex as much as I can and just keep it there. Okay, those two exercises to flex your knee before doing any other exercise. And the last one, we come here, facing down. I flex my leg like a hamstring curl as much as I can. The good one and the bad one, that's where I can't flex it anymore. So I'm gonna help myself with the other leg slowly because it's really painful. Or even better, you get help from another person, so the other person helps you flex more in order to flex your knee and start working on that stiffness. Do these 3 exercises before doing the ones on the stairs that I'm gonna show on this following segment, okay? All right, guys, for this next segment, we're gonna need a small step up or a set of stairs, right? It's preferably to have a set of stairs with bars on both sides, but a set of stairs or a step up will do. Exercise on the stairs. We're gonna plant our foot, our bad foot, on the stair, and then we're gonna lower with the good knee, okay? To flex, and we go back. Flex, and go back. Flex, and go back. We do this for 10 reps. Okay guys, this is part 3 of the recovery process. So this is a routine on stairs, which is a little bit more demanding than the routine I taught you in part 1 and part 2. This, you can do it after 1 month and a half, right? After the doctor takes off your immobilizer. Start first with part 1 and part 2. When you feel more comfortable, start trying part 3 as soon as you feel comfortable, okay? It will hurt because this is part of the therapy, okay? I'm standing in front of the stairs. We're gonna use stair 1 and stair 2 for this exercises, okay? First, we're gonna use stair 1, okay? For stair 1, we're gonna put our injured leg and we're gonna step up with the injured leg, okay? I'm gonna grab myself. If you can grab yourself for balance, but try to do the strength with the injured leg. So this is 1 rep, okay? Step down, step up, 2 reps. We're gonna do 10 of these, okay? Right. That is the frontal part of the exercise. Okay, you do 10 reps of those. Then you go sideways, ready? You put your injured leg. I'm gonna grab myself from the wall since I don't have a bar to do so. Okay, and then I'm gonna step up, which is a side step up. This is 1, okay? 2. And we do 10 of those as well, okay? That's the second exercise. Frontal and side. Now we're gonna use the second step, okay? We're gonna put our injured leg on the second step and we're gonna we're gonna flex the knee as much as we can. You can grab yourself from a bar or from the wall, preferably, okay? So flex as much as you can. This is already painful for me, so I'm gonna hold it for 10 seconds and then release. Okay, now we go back, 10 seconds, release. And we do 10 reps of those. Now we're gonna change legs, okay, with the good one. The point of this exercise is to stretch the leg, the injured leg on the back. So I'm gonna flex and try to stretch as much as possible the leg on the back so I don't get it flexed, you know, and you start getting more functionality. So you hold it for 10 seconds, you release, hold it for 10 seconds, release, and hold it for 10 seconds, and you do that for 10 reps, okay? And the last one is the good old air squat. You don't have to do it to the bottom. So you squat as much as you can. When you can, you go up. That's 1, 2, 3, and you do 10 of those, okay? So that's part 3 of the routine. Do it as much as you can.